Hello, Knife Noob here. Gonna be disassembling this Lionsteel SR2. Normally I don't take my knives apart for, unless they really need it. This SR2 has zero detent. Just to give you show what the detent is. See how it goes back? That's detent. Like if I let go, I'm just going to push this tiny, then it's going to suck it back in there. I know this one has tape on it, but this one, there's zero detent, so that's why I took it apart. I'm going to take it apart. I had taken this apart already. Tried to get some detent in there by moving the lock bar, pushing the lock bar over that way, but it didn't really work, so not even sure why I'm taking out this clip. I took it off so that I could get a clamp on there and push it on there, so you don't need to take that out. Let's get into it. Size, we need a T8. And yes, T8. You start on this side over here. All this is quick because it's really not quick once you get it apart. Try to put it back together. It's a little difficult. It's really difficult. So there we go. We got it. And bam. Okay. There's the blade. There's no detent ramp, thankfully. And then there's the detent ball. I don't know. I can try to clean that out a little bit. Is there anything in there? Looks like it's fairly cleaned out. I'll just wipe it down again. Yeah, there's nothing in there. So I'm going to take this off. I'm taking the stop pin out so that I can I have to try to wedge it open when I put it back in there. And just with the stop pin out, it's a little bit easier. That sucker's in there pretty good. Okay, let me try this. Just going to screw this back on a little bit and then push the top of this screw. T6. I'll just screw it in a couple of things and then see if I can't. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so you guys can put some oil or some grease on here to make these washer sticks. I'll do it. That doesn't seem to really make a difference. It's just difficult to get it in there anyways. I've got this thick stuff here. I normally don't use this, but It's a higher viscosity than the nano oil I have. I only have 10 weight. We got some Teflon washers here. We'll pop one out. Pop two on. Just put it back in here. It's going to be all nice and easy, right? Yeah, no, because washers will just push back. If I take this and I try to force it in there, I'm just going to mess up the washers. So what you got to do is open this part more. Got a little tire bike lever thing here. I'm just going to try to jam this in here as much as I can. Get right from up here in the top, I guess. I think that spread it open a little bit. I'm not sure if I have enough room to get this blade in there. No, I won't. See, the washers go in nice. See? Bam. So now, look, the washers go in there really good. I have plenty of room. So I'm going to take this out. See, it's all sandwiched in there. We got the washer, but nothing is aligned. So this is the hard part about these things, is to try to get it all aligned. So first I'm doing the blade, and then I'm going to try to push these washers over. If you can see that, hopefully you can. You see how that is? And now when I do try to push the washers, there's just like so much tension in there. There's no way that's really almost, it's really difficult to move those washers. So I need something to slip in there. And yeah, I got this big old mat, but it does move them. Just move, oh damn it, just moved it a little bit too far. Now it's hard to get into this crap. Let me try this one. Just gotta push it over, not so much that you gotta push hard and then also it goes too far. So whatever. That one's moving nicely. Okay, now that washer is good. But this is the side where this pivot screw goes in, not this one. This is the more important part, to get that in there. Let's see if I can push this down. It's moving a little bit. Okay, so that looks aligned on this side. Now, where did I just put that sucker? Okay, I just tossed. Oh, there it is. Like I said, this is the more important side over here to get this in. Now it looks like hopefully just my blade is misaligned a little bit. Okay, I think that's past the washer, hopefully. And looking on this side. Okay, bam, so we're through to that, and are we through that other washer? We might be. So what I'm going to do is put this other side of the pivot in there. And I'm going to see if I can't just suck that right through to the other, because the washers look pretty good. Okay, so now that's flat in there. And I guess that's why these are not that great, because when you're unscrewing it, you just, the whole thing comes off. I'll get this T6 out of there, pop this T8 in here. And tighten that up. Bang, easy peasy. But one thing for sure that did not happen, because I did clamp on that last time to try to push the lock bar over, is the detent didn't help. It didn't help the detent at all. So I'm just going to have to run this knife super tight, which is not ideal for me, but I'd rather have it super tight, the pivot super tight, and it not opening in my pocket than having it run really nice and smooth and then have that thing open in my pocket. That's not good at all. So boom, we got that on there, and on there. So you can get a better idea of the detent, I'm going to take this tape off, although it wasn't really affecting that much. Okay, so what we got here is, let's see where this detent is. Nothing yet? Nothing yet? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Get sucked back in, sucked back in, sucked back in. That's the detent. There's no detent on this. Like, zero detent. See how it just opens up like that? That's not good. Although it's a little bit tight. I would normally never run it, but that's coming out like that is dangerous. So I'm going to really crank it down and not worry about the action on it, because I don't want that thing coming open in my pocket. So let's tighten it down. And yeah, see, that's really tight, but it's not going to come open. So there you go. There you have it. Nice and easy. Have a good one.